be real for a moment that Doge is not about cutting money, right? It's not about spending. It's about shrinking government so that it'll be too small to stop Trump with whatever else is in this plan.
Why would the government stop Trump? Isn't he the head of the government? You're saying the government would be too small to stop Trump. If Trump's the president, why would the government, the bureaucracy, be actively trying to stop him?
Because they want to shredding the Constitution and creating an authoritarian dictatorship. That's why.
And no matter who was in office, I'm going to hold them accountable. But more importantly, I'm going to make sure the government is working for the American people.
Both of you all made an interesting point, which is that your view is that Trump is shredding the Constitution. I'd like to hear more about that. But that it seems to me that you all both believe that the unelected part of our government, the bureaucracy, has a responsibility to resist the political leadership. Is that your view?
That's not actually
what
we
not
said.
at all.
We said they are upholding the Constitution, the principles of the Constitution, and at times
how is Trump shredding the Constitution?
My God, he's like.
I mean, seriously, do we have to give you a civics lesson that we have?
I don't know.
We put all power in the executive branch, the legislative branch, the FBI. Now we're in control of the military. We're silencing media. This is what you do in a dictatorship.
Are you suggesting that the president is not the commander-in-chief of the military?
I am suggesting that the president is going to put in charge somebody who is going to contravene the Constitution. And at some near point, this conversation will look very silly for you because it will be obvious. And right now, you're gaslighting. But when we get to the actual rubber of the road of this, it will be clear.
I'm interested in this conversation. He's going to put someone in charge who will contravene the Constitution. Like who? What do you mean by that? The president is in charge of the military, is he not? You said he's going to put someone in charge of the military?
The president is in charge of the military. That is how it works.
This is important conversation.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm letting you have it. Yeah, I mean, I think it is important because there is this perception that Trump does want to push the boundaries of what is in his constitutional lane. And his staff secretary said that apparently he signed an executive order saying that only he and the attorney general get to say what the law is. So that's the type of thing that I think that Trump has said that has caused people to question, what does he mean by that?
I don't think he has done anything in the first month that is outside the bounds of the power vested in him by the Constitution. He was elected president. We, according to the Constitution, vest all executive authority in a president. And the concept that the military should be an independent agency or that the bureaucracy should resist the political leadership of this government is extraordinarily dangerous.
That's a straw man.
When you are, what the Democrats should be doing is they should have ads in all of these battleground states and states that are critical in the midterm elections with the chainsaw showing how many jobs have been cut. And these are real people.
I actually agree. I think the Democrats should run their midterm on being the party of bigger government.
No,
Republicans should run on the party of smaller government. And I think these ads would be quite effective.
There are two things. What you forget is that when Trump was president when Trump was president last time around, what happened was that it was complete chaos. And what we had to do as Democrats is run on healthcare, run on how the government was chaos. And what happened? I think you tend to forget, Scott, because you guys lost in 2018 and in 2020. You lost everything.
I'm sorry. What happened in 24?
And so what I will say is we are back. We are
because
back.
People are mad.
He is back. Yes, you're right, because people are mad. But this time around, Trump only cares about himself and doesn't care about the midterm elections and doesn't care about who wins in 4 years for the presidency. And so I would. Oh, yeah, I think
everybody
everything
wants to
you've
be followed
seen.
by their own party.
I also think that there's that